fashion, and almost all the B-Town stars present here in Vancouver came out to join in the celebrations. I'm Janice Sequeira.
And I'm Rasha Goel. From Anushka to Ranbir to Shah Rukh Khan, we caught up with all of them. Check out the red carpet action. Bringing TOIFA here to Canada, being a big part of the Indian film industry, could you tell us about your thoughts and what it's like to actually bring the cinema out here outside of the India world?
We have some amazing storytellers, directors, producers who need to have that kind of exposure. I think Indian cinema needs to have that kind of exposure. So when you have functions like this, a TOIFA or any other international platform where we can go and showcase the talent in the industry or talk about our films, it'll only help. It'll augur well for the industry.
Is there a decade as an actor that's a favorite part of yours? Any particular actor that you look up to, or just the genre or decade that's a favorite to you?
I've not ever demarcated it into decades at all. Personally, if you ask me, I like my decade. So that's nice. It's done well for me, so I'm happy with that. Films need to be watched in a strange sense. They should be watched, taken lightly. They're for entertainment. But at the end of it all, if you can take back home a little more than an empty pack of popcorn, it's nice. But if you don't take that back, that's also quite good.
You're performing tomorrow. What can we look forward to expect? Can you tell us a little bit about what you're going to be doing?
I think Shamak has worked out a big dance around some of the songs that are popular. I think he's taking it from Challa to Chaya Chaya, and it looks quite nice. I hope it turns out well, but it's like a dancing magnum opus, and I hope I can live up to what Shamak designs and the viewers have come here to watch.
So he's the man who's going to be taking all of Vancouver by storm, because he's going to be hosting the main ceremony tomorrow, aren't you? Nervous? What's happening? How are the rehearsals going?
Well, I'm not nervous. Rehearsals are going very ordinary because we really haven't got much time on stage. There's so many performances this year, which is so great. Shah Rukh Khan is performing, Priyanka Chopra, Katrina Kaif, Abhishek,
Aishwarya.
But it's going to be fun. We've kept it very light. We've actually doing a tribute to cinema and how we all actually emulate ourselves in some way or the other because of cinema. So hopefully, people will enjoy it. And because it's a live audience, and apparently it's like 35,000 or 40,000 people. So I hope
stadium.
So I hope you don't bore people, because when you're hosting, it's more for television audience more than the live audience. So it'll be a challenge, but I think I have a great co-host in Anushka. I think she's got a lovely comic timing, and let's see, hopefully it'll be fun.
Tell me, what's the response here in Vancouver been like? I mean, since the time you stepped on that red carpet, all the ladies have been screaming. Everywhere you go, that's been the reaction, no?
Well, it's great, because I've never been to Canada, and especially Vancouver, and you see so much of love and such a warm reception. You feel so good, it's like a pat on your back, like work's going well. But I think they do this, for everybody from the Indian film fraternity. And
come on, you're just being modest. Oh, they do this more for you. They were screaming loud, really loudly.
To be honest, I blank it out because because sometimes I wonder, okay, are they really screaming at me? I keep looking behind, checking if is Mr. Shah Rukh Khan or someone behind me. But to be honest, I don't take it, I don't take it to my head. But it's great, I just feel great. I feel charged, I feel inspired, and I feel a lot of love.
Ranbir, this is the first edition of the Times of India Film Awards. You're hosting it, so you're kind of the main man. Tell me, what do you have to say about Times of India taking this initiative and taking their film awards outside the country?
Well, I think Times of India has been the leading newspaper in India for so many years. And, to host their first ever award show in Vancouver, I think it's a big deal. Really honored to do that. But having said that, not taking too much of pressure, of all these things.
Yeah, I've got to stop saying that.
And school, they've called it TOIFA. It's called TOIFA Awards. So let's see. I mean, till we don't get on stage and till we don't start tomorrow, we really don't know.
So she never disappoints, and she hasn't disappointed tonight either. You're looking smoking hot. I love this. Tell me about it.
It's Dolce & Gabbana, my favorite brand, I guess.
You just got here, right? It's jet lag hitting you. Where have you come in from this time, Priyanka? I always have to ask you that, right?
I came in from Miami.
See, I knew it. The normal job to hoga hi nahi.
I was shooting my video there, so I just landed right now a few hours ago.
And of course, the response has been crazy. I mean, since the time I think you stepped on that red carpet to now, they haven't stopped screaming.
And it's so gratifying, I guess, when you're here and you see everybody loving you, and especially outside of home, it's really, really nice.
Is this your first trip to Vancouver? Have you been here before?
Vancouver, yes, my first trip. I've been to so many places in Canada, but never to Vancouver.
Okay, now talking about the main awards, which is what you're here for, you're performing tomorrow. Tell me a little bit about the act. Whatever you can tell us.
Well, I always try and do really different acts, but tomorrow's act is very special for me. Keeping in mind everything that's happening right now, this is my dedication to women.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
very topical, I guess. It's, Aurat ke Nauras. So I'm trying to do like 9 different types of qualities that women have. It's really interesting.
You always like taking on these dual, triple, 15, 13 people roles, huh?
Do something fun. No, I keep doing the same act, same songs. I think concepts are fun.
My last question, I was chatting with Anurag Basu earlier, and he said, I don't care about any other award. I only want Priyanka to take home the TOIFA award for Best Actress. I want to know your thoughts on that. You're going to steal it away from Vidya Balan this time?
Oh, I don't steal any awards from anyone. Whoever the jury thinks should get it.
Oh, you're being so modest. Come on.
Of course, I want to win. I'm not going to say that, but I can't do anything about it. So, whoever the jury thinks.
You are looking lovely, but you must be freezing walking in this weather
Not at
here.
all, actually. I'm quite surprised.
You feel good.
I'm feeling great.
Well, tell us who you're wearing tonight.
Gucci. Yeah.
Wonderful colors. You're here at the Technical Awards, and they're having a Manish Malhotra fashion show. What does fashion mean to you?
For me, clothes and the way you dress is just an extension of your personality. You can never see me in something that I wouldn't be comfortable with. I mean, it may be in vogue and I may not be with it, but as long as I'm comfortable, I'm fine.
Now, the big awards are happening tomorrow night. You're co-hosting it. Are you nervous at all? Any apprehensions? How are rehearsals going?
I am nervous for sure because it's a huge event and I'm hosting it with Ranbir. He's been nice. I think we both get along pretty much. So
I hope so.
yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. And I just hope it goes fine. We've been rehearsing a lot and just like last night we were rehearsing till 4 a.m.
Wow.
Yeah.
Anything special that you guys are preparing for the audience and the guests?
We're singing.
Really? Now you sing. Can you sing us a line right now?
Not at all.
Oh man, I was hoping I could get that from you.
It's like my surprise for tomorrow. I don't want to let it out already.
You know, you're part of the first Times of India Film Awards, which is being done out of the country. Tell me your thoughts about that, and how does it feel to be able to bring the Indian cinema outside of India?
I'm very happy that something like this happens because not only does it bring films and actors to the people in different parts of the world, but it also kind of makes us understand the kind of effect that films have on them, which is amazing.
So I just called him Big Daddy before rolling this interview. I'm going to scratch that, but Baman Irani is here with me in Vancouver. Baman, tell me, how have you been spending your time in Vancouver so far?
With you, Janice. All the time.
Right, you just want me to lose my job, don't you?
I've been soaking it in, actually. We work, I think, the year round. I think pretty hard in the privacy of a studio, and then suddenly it's all very public and the whole world has seen the films that we've worked on in private, and this just makes it that much more special.
There's another first as well. It's the first edition of the Times of India Film Awards.
Right.
Tell me, what do you have to say about Times of India doing this kind of a film award ceremony outside the country?
Well, I think there are lots of connotations to why an awards function has to be held outside of the country. I think because we must understand that we have a global audience. We have to respect that audience. But apart from that, it kind of brings India and another country closer together, not just on an economic front, but also on a tourism front and many other things. No diplomatic service can do the kind of work that entertainment does.
You're all dressed up for the event tonight. Where's the wife? Where's the date?
I was on shopping duty with my wife.
Right.
And
You're always on shopping duty. Every time I meet you outside the country, you're on shopping duty.
Shopping duty. So the only thing is different this time. No, it's not different this time. The fact is that I've left her credit card with her and my credit card with her. And it says, we have a good time.
So she hosted the entire ceremony tonight. How was it?
It was fantastic. It was funny also in places, not deliberately, but it just got
There's a
funny.
cellulite joke going around. I want to know what that joke is.
That's just going on, I swear. There was a bit of a slip that we had, and I was supposed to say the word celluloid. The gorgeous ladies on celluloid. I said with cellulite. So, something like that happened.
What have you guys been doing in Vancouver? When did you get here?
We got here 2 days back. Yesterday we did go around checking out the nightlife a little bit. It's really nice.
What's the craziest thing someone's yelled out to you?
Marry me. I think that was really nice. Marry me. I don't know. Just stuff like that. You're so hot is what I hear a lot.
Yes, that's what most men would agree with me.
So
agree with you, right?
yeah, so that's nice. Especially when women scream that. I really like it, by the way.
Okay then.
That's a very honest kind of a thing, I think men just say it mostly because they don't know what else to say sometimes. But women would say it only if they mean it.
This is the first edition of the Times of India Film Awards. Tell me, how's your experience been so far, and what do you have to talk about? And what do you have to say about the Times of India hosting these global awards, really?
You know, TOIFA, I think, is going to give yet another platform for the Indian cinema. And the fact that we have this is because Indian cinema is becoming so big. Times Group is a pioneer with a lot of other awards that we have back home, whether it's Filmfare, it's Femina. Some of the oldest awards that we have in India are being done by Times. So I think it's only correct that they take it international as well, and they've come with TOIFA now. Yeah, this is the first year. It's been great response, and look forward to many more.